What up, doers and entrepreneurs? I'm on my way to go see this property, and I just want to tap in with y'all because this right here is a great situation. I'm just break it down for y'all real quick because I just love sharing the process. This property I'm about to go see, I met the owner through a text message, and we were going back and forth for about 2 days, and we finally got on a phone call. And situation, it was an inherited property, and she just won out of it because she's about to move out of town. So the main thing when you're talking to the owners of these properties is you want to find out why they want to sell. Not the obvious answer, like she said that she moving out of town, but the main reason she moving out of town is because she got a job, and the kids is older, and she want to help pay for college. And, you know, it's just all type of stuff. You just want to keep digging to get as much information as you can. And I mean, as it might sound bad, but you want those pain points. That way you can have a little leverage when you're negotiating, because, you know, if the price that you do offer can help with the moving expenses, if it can help with the kid tuition in college, you know, that just makes it all better for the owner, and you basically solving a problem and you gaining the property, wholesaling it, whatever your exit strategy is. But like I said, her situation was she want to move out of town, kid going to college, it's an inherited property, she just don't want to be a landlord. And in this situation, she was asking for $120,000 for this property, but after running the comps, the property is worth about 100 or 110. Now, with talking to her, I can see that she don't know as much as she think about the market, because with it being November 1st, 2022, maybe in April, maybe in January, she could have got that 120, but the market is declining really fast. What I had to do was really explain that to her. I actually pulled up a few reports and just showed her the stats and what's really going on and what's the potential of the market going down in the next year or two, and why I need the property at a deeper discount. And she really wasn't budging too much on the price, so I had to get creative, and I had to get the property at least about $60,000. It don't need a lot of work, but you know, we investors, we want to get as much discount as we can because we want equity, but at the same time, which is more important than us just making the money, we want to help the seller. That way they can refer us and we can get more business and we can make more money. That's just my motto. You know, I do have some morals in this business. You got some dirty people that don't. But since she wasn't really budging on the price too much, I did get her down to 110, which is not beneficial on a wholesale deal or a flip deal. But like I said, I got creative, and what I did is asked her, is she open to terms on this property? And she is open to terms. Now, she's not familiar with how that really works, so I had to draw up some paperwork to explain the options. Now, the property is free and clear, so the best thing that'll be best for me is for her to seller finance it, and basically she'll be the bank. You know, I give her a down payment, and we set up some arrangements with payments monthly. We negotiate interest rates and stuff like that. I have drew up the paperwork and sent it to her, so she looked over it. We haven't discussed it because I would rather discuss that in person. That way, you know, we can go off emotions and, you know, just kind of body language and stuff like that to see if it's any more room for any more negotiations. But the other option, I gave her two options. I gave her the option where we could do a land contract, or we could do the seller finance. Now, if I did do the land contract, I want to get out of that. I'll probably wholesale that to somebody else, and basically, I'm saying at 10, I give her $10,000 down. So what I'll do, if we do the land contract, I will sell that property to somebody else and have them put $15,000 down. I'll give her the $10,000. I keep the $5,000, and then as far as the monthly payments, we got at about $1,000. So what I'll do is have them, the person that I sell it to, they will give me $1,250 a month. So I'm making $5,000 off top, and I'm making $250 a month profit, and I'm paying that off. And by the end of that, what I'll do is, depending on what the market is doing, but the exit strategy on this one is to really get that person that I sell it to actually purchase the property at the end of that. But if we went the seller finance route, I would actually keep that myself, because it is a great property, and it is just more beneficial because I'll actually get the property in my name. In my company name, and I will actually own that property. So that's a good way to pick it up. But the terms will kind of be the same. I put the $10,000 down. Now the payments might be a little bit less or more, but it all depends on our final agreement on this. So, like I said, it's not only flipping properties, it's not only wholesaling, it's not only being a landlord in this, especially in our position as investors. Sometimes you got to be creative. Now, being creative can be bad for a lot of people because you don't know as much, and you can really get yourself in something that you can't get yourself out of. So I recommend doing a lot of research when you call yourself getting creative. But that is what I'm doing with this property right now, and we're gonna lock it up, and I'm gonna keep you updated as the process grows. And so basically, like I said, I got this from a text message. She couldn't come to terms, she couldn't agree on the price, so I got her to agree with terms, at least open to it. So we're about to negotiate that now. So when you're talking to these sellers, just be open-minded and find ways to help, not only just yourself. You know, if you can help them, you almost guaranteed some money on any deal that you do in real estate. Look, you got to listen, learn, be smart, and don't give up, man, because it's not an easy process. Just and the condition of the property, you got to know what's the condition of the property before you doing all of this, because it's all about the negotiation at the end of the day. And help people. That's the main key. Find a problem when you're talking to them, solve that problem, you got yourself a deal, you're gonna make some money, and everybody happy. This is Dante, Mr. Flip the Hoe, and I approve this message.